Hello, we are making the chicken Alfredo spinach pie recipe tonight. The ingredients that you'll want is spinach, cooked chicken, and I'm using the pulled rotisserie shredded chicken from Walmart, some Alfredo sauce, your seasonings of choice. I have Italian and garlic powder, some pie crusts, or one pie crust rather, and then you want to preheat your oven to 400 degrees to start. Let's get started. To my bowl, I've added that full jar of Alfredo sauce, and I chose the Bertelli, and it's 15 ounces. To that, I added 1 teaspoon of garlic powder and 1 teaspoon of Italian seasonings, and we're just going to stir this together. To the bowl where we have the Alfredo sauce and seasonings, you're going to add your chicken, and probably about 3 cups worth of chicken here, and you're just going to stir those together with the Alfredo sauce. Okay, so this is what mine looks like, all stirred up. Doesn't have to be perfect. Next, we're going to add our spinach, and this is going to be 3 cups worth of spinach, fresh spinach, and make sure you wash that really good and dry it. Okay, so mine looks about like this. I didn't use quite the full bag. This was a 10-ounce bag of fresh cleaned spinach, and I also cleaned it again, but that's for 10 ounces, and I used almost the whole bag. The recipe calls for 3 cups, but this looks about right to me. Okay, so I spooned everything into my pie dish over here, and this is what mine looks like. I think if I had used the whole bag, it would have been too much, so just eyeball it and whatever looks good. You want to make sure that the spinach has enough sauce on it and chicken. And we did use baby spinach, and we used a rotisserie chicken. I used that whole package that you saw from Walmart. Next, we are going to add our pie crust on top of this. You could also add cheese if you wanted, but the recipe doesn't call for it, and I've never made it with cheese, and I haven't missed it, and I love cheese. Okay, so I stretched out my pie crust, and I'm using the Pillsbury pie crust here, and I'm just using one of those. And you'll see some of it tore, but that's actually okay, because what we're going to do is we're going to actually make little slits in the pie itself. Okay, you'll see where I have made the little slits, and that allows for it to cook and bake through. Next, what we're going to do is we're going to brush about 2 tablespoons of melted butter and another teaspoon of Italian seasoning on the top of this before we bake it at 400 degrees for 30 minutes. Okay, and now our last step is just brushing that melted butter with Italian seasoning. This is going to give it a nice golden touch on the top and really good flavor. Here's what it looks like. We've forked the edges, and she's ready to go in the oven for 30 minutes at a temperature of 400 degrees. You might be asking what we're going to have with this. I bought some Cobb salads already pre-made because we are a very busy family. Tonight we have piano for my son, and I just got off work, and our dinner's in the oven, so we will be serving these with individual side salads that are already made. I think macaroni and cheese would be good with this too. And here it is, fresh out of the oven. We gotta let it cool so we don't burn our tongues off, but you can see the steam coming out of there, I think. This is a very easy and quick meal to make if you're in a hurry. This took me maybe 10 minutes to throw together, and literally you saw it was really kind of thrown together. So hope you like it as much as we do. Have a great day.